there at all. The glow faded, but the cameras stayed
Shit.
rolling. Suddenly, every headline was bad.
That's crazy. He was going into places acting like he belonged there. And security would be like, yo, bro, who the fuck are you? And he's like, yo, I'm Sorbet. I'm Sorbet. It was like, nah, bro, we don't know you.
He wasn't even invited anymore, yet somehow kept showing up anyway. Once famous for a dramatic salt sprinkle, now he's better known for clout chasing.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Vidwon Reacts. And I hope you had a great holiday and everything. New Year 2026. And make sure you like, subscribe, share this video. Well, we're gonna get into this one. Man, this one, man, kind of saddens me, man. Remember the dude, the chef dude that used to throw the salt like it was a hoop shot? Yeah, what happened to him? At one point, he was at the top of the world. I remember that, you know? He bought a lot of restaurants. Social media was crazy. Everybody was like, oh, he cooks the best steaks, he cooks the best this. But then, as always, man, once you go corporate, there's a thin line between love and hate. Here we go. Let's get into this video. Salt Bay's shocking downfall finally revealed. Video by Fame Whisper. Oh, let's subscribe to him. Make sure you subscribe to me. Like, oh, like, and let's get it on right away, man.
By an Instagram star shut down by the city of Boston. Nursette had a violation.
A Boston restaurant opened by social media star Salt Bay has been shut down for violating safety.
Salt Bay went from viral king rubbing elbows with A-list celebrities to a full-blown PR disaster.
Salt Bay, crazy.
Almost overnight. 1 minute, stars were lining up, flexing gold-covered steaks like trophies, acting like eating at his spot meant you officially made it. The next minute, that shine started cracking fast, and the fall was loud. At his peak, the hype was unreal. Celebrities posed, phones out, bills sky high, and the gold steak became a status symbol. But fame hit too fast, and the pressure started exposing everything
Salt Bay was kind of short, right? He looked kind of short to me. Yo, but that's crazy.
underneath. Reports piled up non-stop. Customers getting burned during reckless tableside stunts, chaos breaking out at massive events, and his name popping up for all the wrong reasons. Then came the lawsuits. Former staff accused him of snatching tips, working them to the bone, and keeping the money flowing upward. Restaurants
Oh, shit. Salt Bay was greedy. Huh? He kept the tips. He ain't give a fuck. He was like, yo, I'm Salt Bay. He was terrorizing everybody. He wanted all the money. That's crazy. Yo, but shows you how nowadays a hype could take you to the next level from one day to the next. Like I always tell you, the problem is not reaching there, is keeping yourself there, and how long you could keep yourself there and what you could get out of that. You understand what I'm saying?
quietly shutting down across the globe. No big announcements, just doors locked and lights off. And the image got even worse when security was seen dragging him out of elite events like he didn't belong there at all. The glow faded, but the cameras stayed
shit.
rolling. Suddenly, every headline was bad.
That's crazy. He was going into places acting like he belonged there. And security would be like, yo, bro, who the fuck are you? And he's like, yo, I'm Salt Bay. I'm Salt Bay. It It was like, nah, bro, we don't know you.
He wasn't even invited anymore, yet somehow kept showing up anyway. Once famous for a dramatic salt sprinkle, now he's better known for clout chasing, awkward photo grabs, and getting escorted out while crowds cheer. This wasn't a stumble. This was a full collapse of someone who thought viral fame meant permanent relevance. Fans online went wild. Clips of security removing him blew up everywhere, and people celebrated like their team just scored a last.
The crazy shit, look, you seen him? He was in Dubai. He would show up places. Like the dude, like you seen when they won that championship in the soccer place? He just some way, somehow got on the field and threw a picture with the goalie, like, and the trophy. Like how you get to do that. Man, he was swift with it though. You can't front. Salt Bay.
Winner. The humiliation was brutal, and instead of leaving quietly, he lingered around, signing random autographs, posing like he still mattered. Everyone could see his image sinking deeper into irrelevance, and that's when the denial tour kicked off. He jumped on social media claiming he wasn't kicked out, just passing by,
Shit.
in a full tuxedo, shades on at night, at a UFC event. Nobody bought that story. You don't accidentally wander into a Champions League after-party dressed like a Bond villain and expect people.
Yo, but you can't front though. His social media shit was hype. Cause you seen that shit? He did some little hype shit there. Yo, that shit was funny, bro. Come on, you can't front. He did the
Shades on
stunt
at
of the
night,
year.
at a UFC event. Nobody bought that story. You don't accidentally wander into a Champions League after-party dressed like a Bond villain and expect people to believe it. And this
Yeah, look right here. This is the shit that I was telling you. So these dudes, they win. What's that? The World Cup. Let me know in the comments. I'm not sure what that is, but it's a championship, and they're throwing pictures and talking to the media. He comes out of nowhere, pop, grabs the World Cup, and starts throwing pictures. And he's like, yeah, and he does the salt shit, crazy. Nobody invited him. They don't know him. The team doesn't know him. How the fuck he get on that field with no security doing nothing to him? He probably paid somebody. Cloud chasing at its finest.
wasn't some one-time slip either. His brand had been spiraling for years, and this was just the latest public meltdown. The internet wasn't confused anymore. It was locked in. People still remember the exact moment everything flipped. The 2022 World Cup final. Argentina had just lifted the trophy, a once-in-a-lifetime moment for Messi and the team. Out of nowhere, Salt Bay storms the pitch like an uninvited wedding guest, grabbing Messi, yanking his arm, forcing.
I told you. Oh, it was with Messi. So even worse. He went out there like that. Yo, Messi, it's me, your boy. And try to sprinkle him.
Selfies, and then holding the World Cup trophy like he earned it himself. That single moment turned the internet against him instantly. FIFA was furious. A full investigation followed, and after that, he was quietly shut out of major events. The vibe flipped overnight. He wasn't mysterious or cool anymore. He looked desperate, clout-hungry, and painfully out of
Crazy.
place. And his excuse? I didn't know. Really? You didn't know you can't storm the pitch at the biggest sporting event on Earth, watched by billions, happening once every 4 years? Nobody believed that either. Salt Bay didn't crash overnight. He overplayed his hand, confused viral.
My thing is how he got on that field. You understand what I'm saying? Like he had to pay somebody because how many security is the World Cup? So now that I see the video a little bit further, it was the World Cup. Messi is here, there. You know, the shit, the hype is crazy. How the fuck you get on the field with the champs? Crazy. If that ain't cloud chasing me, What is?
real status and kept forcing himself into moments that were never his. Now the world isn't laughing with him, it's laughing at him. And while the image fell apart, the business did too. His restaurant empire started bleeding money quietly but fast. His flagship London steakhouse saw profits drop nearly 50%. Reviews tore it apart, calling it overpriced, all style, zero substance. People were dropping hundreds on gold steaks and leaving.
I'm not gonna lie to you. He has some shit downtown Manhattan and by Gazenford, and no, it wasn't by Gaz. It was like by the Chelsea Market. Anyway, mad expensive, and it wasn't even all that. Like I was like, yo, I'm never coming over here.
Hungry. It got so bad they rolled out 39-pound lunch specials just to get bodies through the door. From sold-out reservations to empty dining rooms,
shit.
the hype was dead. And it wasn't just London. Boston shut down over safety violations, New York closed, Miami got buried in controversy, even Dubai, once a hotspot, turned into
Yo.
a ghost town. And yet, somehow, people are still paying. Who are these people dropping insane money knowing the food isn't worth it? Seriously, if anyone knows, speak up. Here's the harsh truth. Price doesn't equal quality. His restaurants turned into luxury flex zones for the ultra-wealthy, where people paid ridiculous prices just to say they could. Not because the food was good, but because the bill was loud. And it gets crazier. One group of diners in London reportedly walked away
Oh shit. He had Maduro eating? That's crazy.
and drinks. That's a luxury vacation turned into
20,000.
overpriced meat and ego on a plate. Behind the scenes, it got uglier. Workers came forward saying they were overworked, underpaid, and mistreated. Some even sued, claiming their tips vanished straight into management's pockets. Imagine grinding insane hours at the most hyped restaurant on earth and watching your money disappear. That's when the downfall really went into overdrive, when the Boston location shut down due to safety violations, and the illusion finally cracked for good. Salt Bay's London restaurant exposed the hypocrisy perfectly. Job ads popped up offering chefs just £12 an hour, while a single gold-covered steak sold for £850, overcharging customers, while lowballing staff told the whole story right there. Luxury on
Wow. That's crazy. He was lowballing for real. But at the same time, that's karma for you. You know? You don't do people wrong, especially your team. You always got to do right by your team because those are the ones that hold you down. Look at this dude. He was in Dubai acting like he was fucking the man.
pennies in the pocket. Then came the fire show disaster. A flashy tableside stunt went completely wrong, leaving customers seriously burned. Influencer Tina Riva was among those injured, suffering severe burns that couldn't be brushed off or spun. That moment made one thing crystal clear: spectacle and ego mattered more than safety every single time. From there,
Oh shit. That nigga did some fireworks shit. Fucked somebody's shit up.
the reputation went into free fall. Almost daily reports of closures, empty dining rooms, and massive financial losses started rolling in. Customers caught on fast. The hype was gone, the illusion shattered, and the empire that once looked untouchable started crumbling in real time. One reviewer summed it up perfectly, saying, "Great service, but we were literally the only people in the restaurant." That single line said more than any headline ever could.
Yeah, his shit started fucking crumbling. You know what I'm saying? Falling down. It was over. It was over for the dude. But I want to know what happened to him.
Away, not wanting their brands tied to constant controversy. Even longtime fans started questioning the hype. They realized that behind the gold steaks and flashy edits was a pattern of recklessness, greed, and terrible management. Every stunt that once earned applause now just feels desperate. Every new post reminds people how far the empire has fallen. What once felt exclusive now looks forced and awkward. There's even footage on his own Instagram showing crowds outside a restaurant opening on Arlington Street. But reality hit fast. According to reports, that location was ordered to close shortly after. What used to symbolize luxury turned into a warning.
Oh yeah, that's it. It's over for him. They ain't fucking with him. Nobody's fucking with him.
Vanished completely. Lawsuits keep stacking up. Withheld tips, safety violations,
Yeah,
injuries
it's
from
over.
dangerous stunts. And each one isn't just a financial hit, it's another PR nightmare. While all this unfolds, competitors step in with real quality and authentic dining experiences, quietly taking the spotlight. Fans who once defended him are walking away disappointed, and critics keep pointing to the same causes: arrogance, greed, and poor management. Every appearance now feels awkward. Every post looks forced, like someone clinging to relevance that's slipping through their fingers. The fall from viral king to cautionary tale is undeniable now. And it's not just business anymore. Reports suggest the pressure, backlash, and nonstop scrutiny are taking a personal toll. Insiders hint at rising tension behind the scenes, high staff turnover, and strained relationships with longtime collaborators. Every small mistake gets amplified into a massive embarrassment. Add nonstop ridicule, collapsing reputation, and constant controversy, and the picture becomes painfully clear. This wasn't a sudden crash. It was a slow burn fueled by arrogance, exploitation, and excess. He wasn't a culinary innovator, he was a performance. And once the applause stopped,
Yeah, that's like what I said, man. At the end of the day, you're not a cook. You're not really a cook. You're not known for a great recipe. You don't have your own recipe. You're over here throwing the salt. That's your gimmick. You know, you blew up because it looked cool for the moment. You should have used it when it was good. And being that you're not a cook and you don't got your own recipe and you you can't manage, get yourself a team, put right prices, and use it to your advantage. But don't get greedy. Do you understand what I'm saying? Man, yeah, but I looked him up. He's still in the restaurant business, but he's not doing that well. He's a little stressed out. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. Your 15 minutes of fame melted with the salt you threw. At the end of the day, make sure you subscribe, like, share this. Peace.